Good evening, everybody. Chris Emerson. And the two apps that I chose were the WebMD app and the Connecticut Veterans Administration app. WebMD obviously is, the internet's medical advice juggernaut that we all have used. The running joke being that it doesn't matter what you plug into it, you have cancer. What I found most a big pro I thought was the very first time you open up WebMD, there's a gigantic disclaimer that don't read, but it's there saying that they're not WebMD is not taking the place of an actual physician, and that it's just another resource that we can use. So, like the book mentioned, another peer-to-peer healthcare assistance tool. Shouldn't take the place of your actual physician. But some of the things that it had on there, symptom checkers, could give you reminders for your medication once you load it in there, and a relief advisor. When I just tooled around in there for a couple seconds, and it was the first thing in relief advisor was about allergy symptoms. One of the things that it did fall short on, and just like the book mentioned on page 157, that it gives its advice based on what you type in. It's gonna fall short on recovery plans, and it's only gonna be able to give you the information out in regards to what you put in. So your symptoms and how you type those symptoms in is gonna limit what advice that it can give you. The other app that I looked into was the Connecticut Veterans Administration app on the phone. And I have a personal connection to that. I had, when I say I had some say in its process, a friend of mine works for it and was in the development stage with it, and she asked me, what should be on there, and I gave her my opinion, and whether it was in there or not, I don't know. They took it for what it was worth. The biggest pro within the app itself, it has your veterans benefits. You can click on there and find out where you can go to get help, hospital locations, support locations for veterans, jobs. There's job postings, there's housing opportunities available for veterans, and it's all at one click of your phone. But the biggest pro I found was that on the very front page, in a big giant button, is a crisis hotline. You press the button and it automatically connects you to a crisis intervention team. That's the phone lines manned 24/7, so there's never going to be a time where, as a veteran, you can't call them and talk to another live person. And more often than not, they are veterans. And so if you're having some difficulty, all you have to do is press the button and you'll be able to talk to somebody right away. I think the biggest pro from all of these sites, it's important, people have now more of a personal stake in their day-to-day health and physical care, and I think that's huge. People want to be connected. People want to have a say in what they do in their lives, and this is just another tool. Again, it's just a tool. It's not the answer. Never substitute some app or some website for an actual physician. If you're sick or you're having trouble, then you need to talk to a professional. So I look forward to everybody's responses.